As the government agency responsible for monitoring and inspecting schools in Lagos State, the Office of Education Quality Assurance, led by the Director General, Mrs. Runke Sheyombo, has been up to the task of ensuring that schools in the state are running optimally. Recently, officials of the agency, led by the Director General, paid an impromptu monitoring visit to local authority primary school, Badagry.
What do we call this? Pentagon. Well done. Can we clap for this wonderful thing? What's the fraction going to be? 2 over what?
2 over 5.
2 over 5. Give me 5, Mike. You're too good. You're too hot. Well done. Okay? Well done. Do we understand now? And what's the fraction of children wearing uniform to children wearing other uniforms?
3 over 5.
3 over 5. Well done. You're so brilliant in your class. Well done. So I need you to promote a lot of speaking and listening in the school. The more we promote that, then every subject allow our children to read. They can read to you. Develop their confidence. Raise the profile of reading, because that's what Office of Education Quality Assurance is all about. Let every child know how to read. Then it gives them a better platform for the subject.
The head teacher of the school, Mrs. Tawakalitu Balogun, told Education Report on TV that all the shortcomings identified by the quality assurance officers would be looked into.
We've learned a lot of things concerning literacy, numeracy, and other things like that. I will try to work on those things immediately.
According to the Director General, the teachers of local government authority primary school are doing a good job.
There's no doubt about it that these teachers are working their socks off. We've seen very, very good spirits that they have actually shown, because they are trying their best. However, we have identified quite a lot of areas that the government will need to support them on, and that's something I'm taking back today. But at the same time, the children are very lovely.
She also visited Lagos State Model College, Kanko, and there she inspected the school's facilities. The Director General also interacted with the students.
As soon as you start your secondary school education, don't forget that you are building your future. Because from that stage, some people you will meet in secondary school will be your lifetime friends. They will make you to become whatever you become. Today, if we ask the governor, His Excellency Governor Akinwumi Ambode, that how many people are in his cabinet from his schoolmates in secondary school, I am sure he would have been surrounded by a lot of them. And that's why you must be very, very good with friends, in keeping friends. The only thing is you must be able to know the boundary. No, I'm not going for that. You must stay focused as a child. Even though you are in secondary school with the girls, but at the same time, you know where the limit is. I don't want to stay with a girl on a one-to-one. I don't want to actually go to where we have been told not to go to.
The principals of the senior and junior schools stated that they are ready to work hand in hand with the Office of Education Quality Assurance.
The visit is very important to the growth of our school, in the sense that some areas that we were not even looking at, thinking that maybe they were maybe tiny areas, were highlighted, and by the time we go back to correct these little corrections, definitely it will impact on our performance. More so, during the last West African School Certificate Examination, our result moved to a very great high. In fact, we had 90%. But with these corrections, I'm sure that our slogan, which is 100% is achievable, will surely be achieved.
The quality assurance exercise is a very good one because it puts us on a tour, showing us the areas where we need to improve upon, because no matter how good a thing is, there will be room for improvement. So the areas where we still need to make amends have been shown to us. We have been given some guidelines as to achieve this to become a standard model. Already we are a model school, but according to Mr. Yombo, with our team, they said there are still some areas where we need to buckle up, where we need to tidy them up, and we've noted them down. So the visits we give a school a facelift, like our library. They told us about library, what we can do, how we can review books, put them on the wall and things like that to make children get interested in reading more.
The quality assurance have been doing their best. Because of the improvement, our teachers, they have been discharging their duties accordingly. Starting from where we started, you can see what the teachers have been doing. They have been allowing our students to at least group discussions. They have been going to their classes where necessary. They always correct, give the students notes. Even they have even made the students to be teachers. How? We give them instruction, we give them an assignment, and the area they need to touch, they have been doing this. And it is through the help of the quality assurance. Every time this team always visits our schools to ensure that teaching are going on as expected.
According to the Director General, feedback from students is very important.
We saw good practice, particularly with the way books are being annotated. We looked at the books. Clearly, the children are having good coverage of lessons, and the work is appropriately challenging as well. And with the way the teachers have been annotating it, because that is what is going to inform their planning. And in some of the schools that we have visited where teachers are not annotating books enough, well, how do you know the child is performing? So to me, that's why we want to bring teachers here to actually see the good practice, because it's not just about the school environment. School environment matters, there's no doubt about that. But at the same time, what goes into the child's book? What is teaching and learning all about? Do you just ask the children? Because in some of the schools that we've been to, where we've seen that children are just copying down notes. You can copy down notes, but what are the textbooks there for? Children can read, teach them, allow them to actually give feedback, because it makes you to know where the child's learning is, where the level is, and what you can actually do as a teacher to support the child.
Some of the students also shared their views with Education Report on TV.
I'm very happy with what has happened in our school today, and they did so much. They went through our hostels, our books, our science lab, maths lab, and so on and so forth. It has really improved our school because our students are very happy about that. We are really happy, and we appreciate them a lot because they've improved us.
They tried, they respect our hostels, did everything, advise us as we are going to face our education and all that. I just thank the school for their cooperation and everything.
Due to the fact that teachers in my school know that anytime quality assurance comes around, that they're going to evaluate and check the things I've done. The teachers in my school are always very dedicated, because we have competent, dedicated, and well-informed teachers. A lot of facilities which we didn't have before, we're able to provide, such as classrooms, better classrooms, and a well-equipped computer lab. Well, the laboratories have been upgraded. Our hostels, which were inadequate before, they have built new hostels. The teachers now have learning aids. They have all the materials they need. So it has really helped improve the quality of education in my school.
In terms of teaching and learning, our teachers are very dedicated. They meet up with their scheme of works by ensuring that the student actively participates in classes. The teachers also help the students in involving in practical areas, like by inputting teaching aids that the student can easily grab through practical means. From practicals for the science students, the teachers have also been of help in these areas as a major part in the sciences. We cannot do without practicals and experiments. The teachers have been of immense importance in this field also.
They've helped us, like out of their little time, they've visited our school, helped us in different things and others. In a lot of areas.
From Lagos State Model College, Kanko, she went ahead to have a meeting with stakeholders in Badagry, and they deliberated on how to move education in Badagry forward. Indeed, school supervision and monitoring is central to the attainment of qualitative education. It therefore behooves on the schools visited to focus on the key areas highlighted by officials of education quality assurance and work harder in ensuring that their schools continue to meet the standard set by the Lagos State government.